Ça serait mieux en anglais. It would be better if you spoke in English. Look at the size. Hang on a second. What's the size of those wheels? They're humongous.
16.
Those are 16s?
Yep.
So my friend, here's the story. So my buddy here, right, we're here in Montreal, right, where I live in the complete opposite of here. And he bought this Jeep last year?
No, 3 months ago.
He bought it only 3 months ago, north of Montreal. And he bought it in Joliet. He bought it off an old man. And the motor was seized. It's not the original motor. This is a Jeep, as you see in the title, is a 48. There's my shadow. And I had my friend, I said, let's push this thing outside so we get some more light on this thing. He rebuilt the engine. He's got so many new parts on here, as you can tell. New fuel pump, new hoses. He's got his compression gauge there. There's no reason why it shouldn't start. But the engine is older, actually. It's 5 years older. And look at that. Even went as far as to repaint the head, and as well as even the lettering, the Willys lettering. Is that correct? The lettering was white like that?
No, the original engine was
it wasn't
same
painted.
color as the car.
Okay, so.
But we painted it black because it's nice.
But what color was the engines?
The same color as the car, like military. This engine was just
originally.
Rusted.
It was just rusted, so you couldn't tell. Now, mind you, I forgot to mention to you. Now, you see the green, my friend, this is a prelude to how eventually this I was going to say truck, but I know your Jeep guys don't like truck, because my friend is a Jeep guy. You want to be on camera? I don't remember or not. Yeah. You know, because he's got an XJ right there, which actually I saw one the other day, and these are getting rare because here they're all rusted out, and you know, it's that's what really kills a lot of vehicles. Anyway, but what I was trying to say is that this is a civilian Jeep. It was originally red. You can see it there on the step, and he's going to repaint it military for obvious reasons. And the engine is actually an ex-military engine. And he told me, interestingly enough, that this engine, which she got was seized, that hasn't ran in, God knows, decades probably.
Since 87.
So it hasn't ran in probably, he's saying, 35 years. This is actually a 1943 military unit. And it was surplus, meaning that it was, I think, never installed in a Jeep when it was new. But Willys had so many... They built so many motors for the World War II effort that they had an overstock of Jeep engines. I never knew that, but that makes a lot of sense. And as I told my friend, I figured a lot of the Army Jeeps, the military ones, probably a lot of them were abandoned overseas, like a lot of vehicles, like those GMC troop carriers and all that. And for whatever reasons, I don't know, maybe safety of, you know. But you can see this is going in the right direction. I mean, this has a lot of potential. I hope that he finishes it. I mean, why not? My friend is a smart guy because, I mean, he got that T-Bird running, as you've seen in the past, the 63 there, the 62, excuse me, which belonged to a friend of mine, oddly enough. And he drives it, he drove it a lot this summer, but now it's off-road there. Its plates are off of it because, you know, the horrible season is coming. So this is exciting. This thing's gonna run, you know, and let's see what happens here. He's gonna do a sort of a bypass with the battery.
Yeah, it's a 6-volt system. So
it's a 6-volt system. Okay, yeah, thank you for mentioning that.
I'm gonna hook up the positive to the coil, and then I'm gonna just hot wire the starter. Like this. So
you see the way the starter sounds with, you know, it just sounds perfectly healthy. It sounds like it's firing on all 4 cylinders. But mind you, I'm not a mechanic, but there's no reason, I think, why it shouldn't run, because he's got everything hooked up. His compression is good, his timing is fine, the fuels are new rings, electricity. Look at all the new parts in this thing. Were there any parts that were hard to find?
No.
I know you told me that he told me you had to rebuild the starter though.
Yeah, I had to rebuild the generator. The starter was fine, but the generator is basically free. You just have to clean the thing. Right.
All the more reason why people love old vehicles, just because they're just easier to work on. Things are just easier to fix or rebuild, you know. Look at this, you got your aftermarket. This is an aftermarket turn signal kit here, because these vehicles in the 40s, even into the 50s, turn signals didn't exist, so people bought these. Like, this is vintage, as you can see. I'm trying to get a good look at it. It says Dominion Auto, so that's probably Canadian. It's pretty neat though, because, you know, if you don't have turn signals, especially in the city, it's kind of unsafe, you know. It's funny, I remember filming one of these starting up at a show in Laval, It wasn't mint, but it was in great shape. It was restored. It was probably the same engine. I always forget the name of it. The Hurricane 4 or Typhoon 4.
Go Devil. The Go Devil.
And you said it's a Go Devil.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
L1, 3,
Maybe I'll finally remember that, you know.
4. L1, 3, 4.
All right. Right on. Whenever you're ready.
Alright, so I'm gonna hook the coil in, and the gas is should be good.
The gasoline.
And
Precious
the
fuel.
hot sauce, and let's go.
Yeah, you can smell the gas going in.
I don't think there is enough gas in that can.
Really?
It wasn't all the way.
I'm just trying to see where are you controlling your throttle.
It's here.
Because you know you got to pump the shit out of it, eh? Yeah, you're going to have to, or if you
Yeah,
want
but
me, I could do it
has
maybe.
to run into the bowl first, and then
Yeah, it's gotta
your
fill up.
accelerator pump is gonna work.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Yeah, you can control that from there, eh? Oh, I heard it. Yeah. So what you're saying is, yeah, I was gonna say, do you need to pump it up, or?
Yeah, but for it to work, the gas has to come back.
That's the trouble with carburetors, eh? Like, you know, you have to pump a lot of gas in these old engines, but you don't want to put too much because then it's gonna flood.
Exactly.
And that's a bitch. That's,
I hear some gas here.
I hope so.
Oh.
Oh boy. Dude,
Oh.
what happened there?
I think it's just dirty.
Need sandpaper or something, or
Or just locked up the engine.
what?
No, like I'm gonna rock it back and forward. Maybe the starter is stuck.
You know, that doesn't make sense. The starter was working fine.
Yeah.
Where is the starter anyway?
Here.
Oh, it's on your side.
Yeah. Maybe I burned down the starter now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it looks like the. I'm gonna clean the connection.
What about your connections on the starter? Are they okay still?
What? Or maybe.
You can't do a bypass?
Je vais voir. J'ai l'impression qu'il y a quelque chose qui a cramé ou à savoir. Ah. Maybe il a pas assez de batterie. Je vais essayer avec une 12 volts. On va voir ce que ça donne.
Can you do that?
Ouais. Il veut rien savoir, le monsieur. Ça veut dire que moi, ce que je pense, c'est que c'est pas la batterie. Tu vois,
Oh,
maintenant, il va
that was bizarre.
Ouais. Il a besoin de rodage parce que les
What's a rodage? What's that?
it needs to work because the segments are new, so it might get stuck.
Right.
It's not used.
But like a pair of new shoes, you have to break them in.
Exactly.
Now, okay, is that the 6 volt or the 12?
This is the 6 volts.
Okay, yeah, because I'm not sure about doing that 12
Yeah,
volt
I'm
business.
not doing 12 volts unless necessary. You know what? Maybe I can play with the. Oh, I can play with the choke. Because it's cold today.
Tu sais, comme ton météore, ça te donne-tu de rien de mettre du fluide dedans? Ou...
Bah là, tu le sens, il y a la.
Yeah, I know. Mais je me dis, tu sais...
Ah, j'ai pas mis là.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, yeah! There it goes, man. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that, man. You did good, buddy. Another one saved. smoking. Go, devil. Not even smoking. It's like a new engine. So what are you going to do after this now?
Oh, finish the wiring, because no, we just hot wired it.
So the thing doesn't have any brakes or anything, right?
No,
like,
no, I fixed the brake.
You got brakes, you got, now the engine starts.
When we removed the body from the frame, we did all the brakes.
What about the tranny?
Tranny is good. It's a
Really? A tranny? No, well, I know it's a man. I know that, but I mean, does it work? That's what I meant. I'm just wondering what it needs mechanically.
You want me to try to push it forward?
Yeah, okay, sure. Is this secure though? Maybe I should. Yeah, it's secure. Well, I'll hold it.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It moves. It runs. That's going to be your next thing, eh? To do the starter on the ignition, eh?
Exactly. And to remember to drive manual.
Oh, you don't know how to drive manual?
Not yet.
Well, a lot of people don't today because manual is passé. Manual has become, manual is something for the enthusiasts.
Exactly.
C'est vrai. Maybe not warmed enough, eh? I don't know.
Yep, I think so. Like
Yeah.
Choke,
My
choke all the way.
Yeah, my 65 Buick would do that too, but that was a timing thing also. Amazing! Amazing! Yeah, it's just a little smoky, eh? It doesn't smoke though.
Yeah, it's just smelling. So should I start it again or?
It's up to you, man. I came all the way up here, you know. It's not like I live close by or anything.
Alright, so let's try to move it all the way up.
Did you check to see if any of the gauges work or anything? Or?
No, they're not plugged in. The only one that's plugged in is the oil pressure. That's
There's your handbrake over here.
yeah. Choke, throttle, it's like cruise control from back in the day.
And what about the odometer? Do you think it's authentic? Because I can't see what it says.
Yeah, it's 43,000 miles.
That's kind of ironic because the engine is a 43. Go figure.
Exactly. So I'm gonna try to move it forward.
Sure.
Oh, it's in gear.
It's in gear.